Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, January 26th. We have a lot to do today, so I'm going to try to get through this. So if you go on Class Dojo, I have added the lesson from yesterday of our life skills transition binder. So this is part 2 of calculating a 10% and 20% tip. If you click on here, it says click here first. This is the worksheet. So if you click here, it'll take you to make a copy. So click make a copy, and this will be the worksheet that you will use to answer and fill in this chart here. So I have also, then here is the lesson. So if you click this link, this takes you directly to the lesson that was taught. Okay.
For this lesson, you will need a pencil and a highlighter, and I will be sending you this chart here on email, so you will have this to fill out with us.
Okay, so that is that. So when you make a copy, so here it is. I have the lesson again. So here's the same lesson to copy and paste. And then on slide 3, you click on the boxes to type your answers. So as you click on these, you can type your answers in. Don't forget to share it with me so I know that you did it and that I can score that for you. So that was the life skills lesson from yesterday. So you can go ahead and complete that. Here is today. We have our Valentine's Day countdown here. I'll put the video lesson from today once I get this uploaded on YouTube. For reading, you have your vocabulary, definitions, reading chapter 5 again, complete the comprehension questions again. I reset that. And then you have the main idea chart. Now, your main idea chart, I did complete this here for you to help. So if you complete this on here, that would be, I think it's standards connection. Okay, yes, so right here, you click the main idea. So I want to know what you think the story was mostly about. What was the most important thing that you learned about in chapter 5? And then if you want to pause the video on this so you can fill out that chart, I have chapter 5, the skeletal system. So in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. Now, today in school here, we are going to learn about text evidence. So when you think of evidence, you think of like a magnifying glass, like not a scientist, detective, like trying to find something, okay? So we're trying to find evidence in the text for our answers. I have added on Class Dojo here, there's 3 different videos that you guys can watch. So if you click on one, it'll take you to a video of what text evidence is. So we'll be learning about this today.
Trying to find out what it says.
Okay, so that is why I have put our evidence here. So I know where you found the answer in chapter 5. So for example, here I have in the middle, found on page 42. So I know, hey, Miss Lydecker, I found that the skeletal system is made of bones, minerals, tendons, and ligaments. I didn't just make it up out the top of my head. I found it on page 42. So I know that happened in the middle of chapter 5. And then for your end here, I have on page 45, it states. So I'm telling you, I found this answer on page 45, and this is what it says. Okay, so we are using and learning about text evidence, especially today, so we can be working on that when we answer questions. Okay, so if you need to pause this video, pause it now so you can get these answers down so you can fill out this chart on N2Y. Okay, and then for our writing, I don't think I added this on here. I will though. I will add, this is called a crisis card. Some of your guys's may look a little different. It may not have these exact boxes. So if yours does not have boxes and it just has lines for you to fill out, pause the video again on this so you know what to put on those lines. So this is a way to communicate, or at the top here it says stop. Please read and understand before interacting with me. Interacting is having a conversation with another person. So some of us may communicate by speaking or singing or writing or picture cards. Like some people, they can't verbally speak to you. So they may have pictures of what they may want to use in order to communicate with you. They may have a card that says stop, a card that says hello with somebody waving on it. So these are the types of things that you communicate by with somebody. Communication, I understand. So maybe maybe someone doesn't understand picture cards. So that wouldn't be what you choose. This is what you understand. You fill this out based on you and your personality and your way of living your life. So I may listen to, ignore your instructions. Do you make eye contact? Do you look at somebody when they are talking to you? Or are you just all around, not sure what's going on? So you may avoid eye contact. You may not want or look or like to look at people in their eyes. Some people do not like to be touched. Some people do not like loud noises. Some people don't like bright lights. Some people don't like strangers, conversation. Some people may not like talking to people all the time. So, like I said, you fill this out based on you, and this is going to be really interesting. I can't wait to see your guys' answers because you are filling this out by yourself based on how you think that you interact with other people. When I am upset or afraid, I may show it by crying, yelling, hitting, kicking, running, or maybe you do something else. Maybe you just put your head down. Maybe you go for a walk. Maybe you go outside and scream as loud as you can to get all your frustration out. Maybe when you are afraid, maybe you go and tell an adult. So you fill this out, and then it says medical needs. So if you take any medicine or you're allergic to something, like I'm allergic to latex gloves, so I can't wear latex gloves. I'm allergic to latex. So that would be something really important for somebody to know, like my doctor or my dentist. So they don't use latex glove, they use powder gloves. Or else I will have a reaction to it. Please contact, this would be your contact information. So a parent, probably you would put, or you could put Miss Slidecker. So in case anything were to happen to you, somebody would know who to call. So that is the crisis card for real world writing. Now math's a little busy today. You have square numbers. So when we talk about square numbers, I'm going to add this again to our math Google Slide notes. Okay, so in your math notes, I have added square numbers to slide 25, it looks like. So a square number, when you multiply a whole number by itself, so that's a number. So for example, it gave us 4. 4 is our whole number. The product is a square number. So when you multiply 2 times 2, it equals 4. 4 is a square number. For example, you have number 1. 2 times 2 is 4. So we're showing this with our square blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times 2 is 4. Here we have 3 times 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 6, 9. 9 is a square number. Any whole number times any whole number should give you a whole number squared. That right there is really, really, really important right there. Okay? So let's go back to, here we go. Again, 2 times 2 can be written as 2 squared. I'm going to get a calculator and I'm going to show you guys this, okay? You guys get your calculator. Okay, so I have my calculator and I'm going to put 2 times 2. 2 times 2 equals 4. Okay, now I'm going to clear it and I'm going to put 2. Okay, then there's this little caret button here. This little caret, I call it a little caret. It can also be like an arrow, but this is called your square button right here. You can use this square. This is the one we're going to use, okay? Because this will help us set up for other square numbers later on down the road. Okay, so I'm going to put 2. I'm going to put my little caret, my little square button. This is called a power. So I'm going to go, just like this little thing right here is 2, and then there's a little 2 above it. So the caret makes that go up. That's why there's a little arrow there to make that go up, okay? And so I'm going to put 2. So 2 to the second power, or 2 squared is how it's pronounced. It says 2 squared is pronounced, or 2 to that second power is, you say it as 2 squared. So 2 times 2 equals 4, then 2 to the second power. So mine looks like this. Equals 4. Okay, same thing. Let's do 3. 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And I'm going to do 3. My little caret here, my power, to make that little square go up. 2 equals 9. Okay. So in these next few slides, we're going to practice that and we're going to show it on our square chart. So it says Rashad puts cheese cubes onto a tray. There is enough room for 4 rows of cheese cubes. He can fit 4 cheese cubes in each row. So here we have right here. So he has 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has 4 rows, and there are 4 cheese cubes in each row. So I have my 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 4 of the squares in 4 cheeses in each row. So how many rows of cheese are there? Well, there's 4. How many cheese are in each row? 4. 4. Now 4 times 4 is 16. I have already showed it to you, 4 and 4, and it's asking, is the total number of squares equal to the answer of the problem? So I have 4, 8, 12, 16. So yes. Yes. So is 4 a square number? Can we do 4? 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Now I'm going to do clear. 4, my little caret here, 4 squared equals 16. So yes, 4 is a square number. There's more to do. Okay, so you guys complete this one just like I did the first one. Your next math boxes are going to be about writing expressions. When we write expressions, these are multiplication, or these are subtraction and addition problems that are, some things are left out of it and we're trying to solve for them. So remember, when we use subtraction, we're looking for our keywords of how many are left, how many more than, or how many less than. So this is also on our Google Notes, so you can access these notes here or at there. Okay, so we're just going to I'm going to do the first one. You all do the second one, okay? It says, when writing an expression, use manipulatives or calculator to simplify or to help. So Randy is doing arm circles at the gym. Randy has to do 20 arm circles. So A is Randy, and he did 20 arm circles. He has done B arm circles so far. So he has to do 20, and he's done B. We don't know how many he's done, so B is going to be B. Randy has done 12 arm circles so far. So he's already done 12. So B now is 12. He has to do 20. So out of the 20 that he's done, he's already done 12. So we're trying to figure out how many Randy has left to do. So 20 minus 12. 8. Okay. You do the second one. Okay, your next is with addition. So you already did subtraction. We're doing the same thing. We're just going to be adding. Okay, so you have your addition notes on slide 27 to help you as well. So I will do the first one with you. You do the second one. Mary Beth and Keisha are counting kettlebells. Kettlebells are the things you work out with. So at the very top is that handle. So you hold on to that. You can lift it. You can do squats with it. You can do torso twists with it. So that is a kettlebell. Kettlebell. Mary Beth counts 3 kettlebells. Keisha counts 11 kettlebells. How many kettlebells do they have all together? So we have A is 3. B is Keisha. She had 11. C, how many kettlebells do they count all together? C is unknown. We don't know it. So C is going to be C. Then we're going to add A plus B. So 3 plus 11. 11 is the biggest number. So I'm going to start with my big number. 11, 12, 13, 14. C is, we still don't know C, but we're going to check our work. A was 3. B was 11, which we got equals 14. So does 14 equal 14? Yes, it does. So C equals 14. So they counted 14 kettlebells all together. So your next math box, again, is we are just working our way through these expressions. So A plus B equals C. Mario and Rashad are putting away medicine balls at the gym. Mario puts away a medicine ball. So we don't know how many is A. A is going to be A. Plus B, Rashad puts 5 medicine balls away. So B is 5. And then it says they put away 19 altogether. So C is going to be 19. And we're trying to figure out how many medicine balls does Mario put away. So they put away 19. Rashad's already put away 5. So we're trying to find how many left they have to put away. So B is going to be 5. So 5 minus 5 equals 0. Oh, wait, C is 19. C is 19. So 0 or 5 minus 5 is 0. 19 minus 5. 19 minus 5. It says we can use a calculator to solve. 19 minus 5 is 14. So you all see that? 14. A equals 14. So A equals 14. So now we can put 14 as A. 14 plus 5 equals 19. So does 14 plus 5 equal 19? And does 19 equal 19? Yes, it does.
Yes.
So since A is 14, Mario puts away 14 medicine balls. You complete the next slide. Okay, next slide, our next box again is expressions. So Mary Beth and Keisha are counting weights at the gym. Mary Beth counts 4. Keisha counts B weights. together they count 26 altogether. How many weights does Keisha count? A is Mary Beth. She counts 4. B is Keisha. We don't know it. It's just B. B is our unknown. And together they count 26. A was 4. C was 26. 26 minus 4 should be 24. Or hold on, 20 should not be 22. 22 so 22. So 4 plus our B now, B equals 22 equals 26. So does 26 equal 26? Yes, it does.
Yes.
So B was 22, which Keisha counts 22 weights. You complete the next one. Okay, to the next box then, we're back to subtraction. We have Randy is sorting exercise balls at the gym, or bands at the gym. So those exercise bands, do you see that there's a little handle here and a little handle here? So you can take those handles and you can stretch them to practice stretching, and it also builds those muscles. You can put a band underneath your foot and you can lift it up to work those muscles and those types of exercises. So that is called an exercise band. Randy has 14. B, he sorts 10 exercise bands, and there are C exercise bands left to do. So we're trying to figure out how many exercise bands are left to sort. So A was 14, B was 10, C is our unknown. We're trying to figure that out. So 14 minus 10 is 4. C is unknown. C. So we have A, 14 minus 10 equals C. Oh, it wants our answer now. Okay, 4. So C is 4. Does 4 equal 4? Yes, it does. And since C is 4, there are 4 exercise bands left to do. Go ahead and complete that next slide. Okay, your next box here, we are working back to subtraction. So Mario and Rashad are lifting kettlebells at the gym. Mario lifts a kettlebell, so we don't know what A is. So A is going to be A. Rashad lifts 5 kettlebells, and he is B. So B is going to be 5. And C is Mario lifts 4 kettlebells more than Rashad. So C is 4. So we have -5 plus B, which is 5. C was 4. -5 plus 5 is 0. Then we have 4 plus 5 is 9. So A equals 9. A equals 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. Does 4 equal 4? Yes, it does.
Yes.
Since A is 4, since A is 9, Mario lifts 9 kettlebells. You go ahead and okay, guys, that completes all of N2Y. Reading and math. Now, my CK12 people for science, you have star constellations to complete for today. And don't forget to sign in. And I hope everyone has a great day. If you need me, email me. Let me know what I can do to help you. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.